Are you okay, sweetie? Need a napkin?
No, I'm fine.
It is really warm in here.
Right?
We should get some ice water for the table.
Yeah.
Excuse me, can I get some water? Please. And just forget about the bra, right? It's all about the thong.
Oh, you right. Because all men love ass. I swear I've never met a tit man.
Well, Orlando clearly is an ass man. I mean, look at the two of you. Actually, Kara, you have both. I think Orlando scored the full package with this one.
Kara has to go out with the wives and girlfriends of your teammates. And the one friend that she really likes, Lauren, she discovers that Lauren and Orlando have some history.
Okay, now why are you bringing up old stuff? You chose to talk about anything.
Right. But yes, and thank goodness it was before I taught you a thing or two.
Exactly, she got the
So
old
she
me.
couldn't
I wasn't
have
even
enjoyed
good.
it very much. Exactly.
You can't be mad about
Like,
that.
oh, so what? He gave you nothing. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, awkward, definitely awkward.
But do you think that Kara could go on and be friends with Lauren, even knowing that
That's
she had
too
this?
weird.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't know. And I don't think Kara wants to do it. I just, you know, I get the feeling from Kara, like she's sort of like, she could take it or leave it kind of thing. You know, she wants to connect, but it's so outside of her world that she feels like she just has to inject herself here and there, and that's good enough. Especially after she finds out that something, I mean, it's a little weird.
You know, with Mary Jane and Justin, something similar is happening in that they weren't really expecting these sort of revelations to come out of in social media about Justin's finances. And so we kind of dealt with social media as being like sort of a storm, and you don't really have that much control over it. You can do what you can, but it can kind of take on a life of its own, and that's what happens in this episode.
Yeah.
In the larger scheme of things, I mean, is it really so bad that people know that you have $30 million?
How did you know it was $30 million? These so-called journalists never even saw my statement. They only saw my inbox. How do you know the exact amount?
Okay, fine. Remember when you asked me to get your passport for you at your house? I saw that number just lying around your bedroom.
Lying around where?
Well, in a banker's box, like up in your closet. I'm so sorry, and it's wrong. It's really, really wrong.
And yet,
Justin,
you still did it.
Mary Jane kind of steps in it when she reveals that, you know, she knows exactly how much money he has because she did some snooping.
I'm really ready to be in a trusting relationship. Fully.
Really?
100%.
Okay.
And so they switched devices in this episode.
They do.
So I have to ask, you both are married. Would you switch devices? And, you know, even before you were married, would you be okay with that?
What exactly are we talking about when we talk about
Like-
switching devices?
Like
iPads.
What's going on here?
iPads,
My husband will not let me
phones.
see his iPad. I'm like, what you got on that dang thing?
It's your last bastion of privacy,
Yeah.
right? Because, I mean, everything is out there. Our stories are out there. We leave so much of our daily life. We don't leave much of it secret.
Yeah.
And the only thing that even borders on that sometimes is this personal little computer that we
Yeah.
carry around.
Girl, have you seen this?
Seen what? Hashtag Justin kissed a lot of frogs? What is this?
Justin's ex-girlfriend, apparently.
This is Simone?
And the general consensus is that he got a serious upgrade in you.
Okay, yeah, she doesn't look exactly how I pictured, but damn. Are people really dragging this poor girl for her looks?
Well, there's a reassuring one in there. It says maybe she was going through some kind of awkward high school phase or something.
In what world is that reassuring? Well, they're giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Millionaire Bay's investment was in a pair of eyeglasses before Mary Jane Paul.
Shit. Maybe you should talk to him, honey.
At least they're complimenting you.
Yeah, at the expense of the woman that was the love of Justin's life.
The woman that Justin loved, the love of his life, not very attractive.
Right.
And social media, we know, is not very polite.
Nope.
So people tell it like it is. And Mary Jane feels really badly about this because she knows how Justin feels about this woman, and to hear this woman that he loved talked about this way is she imagines it's very difficult. And it is. And I think we kind of understand that just because there's no filter on social media and you know, and
I think there's a real problem with that, though. I feel like there should be some boundaries as far as, you know, bashing people and, you know,
human
saying
decency
things that are
is
not
thrown out
nice.
the
And I feel like people, they just feel so protected because they're not being seen and watched. It's just as easy as typing, and that's where the disconnect is, where, you know, you forget you're actually talking about a human being, and they have a soul and, you know, feelings, and that's a little bit scary to me about social media. I feel like there really needs to be some consciousness about that.
And it's altered our children. It's altered with the way they've come up, because there's no immediate repercussions of those comments. There's no immediate, you don't see the face fall when you've insulted someone.
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
really
see
damaging.
the pain you've caused. So you
Yeah.
go out there dishing it, not thinking about it.
Right, exactly. And Justin was already really uncomfortable with the social media, and then this happens, and he just wants to escape. And so he leaves to sort of cover a story, but we're left wondering whether the relationship can come back from this. And so we'll just have to wait and see about that.